Dani's not ready for the next steps with Andre, but Ted is ready to get on with it with his real daughter. What's good, y'all? She gets Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, we are breaking down season 1, episode number 55. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And this episode was a lot. It had a lot going on, so we have a good amount to unpack. At any given point, feel free to drop down into the comment section and let me know what you thought about the episode or what you're thinking about some of your favorite characters and what they are currently up to. If you want to read the synopsis for this week's episodes, I have them on ericavane.com for you to read, so you can check the links in the description box down below, as well as a couple other videos that you should check out after you finish this one. But let's go ahead and start with Dani, because while I am 100% on the train of Dani and Andre needs to get together, need to make it official, and I cannot wait to rub it in Bill Hamilton's face when they do, Miss Girl made the perfect argument for why she wanted to still keep things under wraps and why she wanted to move slow. And by the time she was finished talking, I was just like, you know what? I can't even blame you, Miss Girl. Like, yes, you're seemingly so much better. Yes, you seemingly are standing on your own too. You're not spiraling anymore. You're able to handle not only your own grief and the trauma that has come by way of your divorce and being left in the way that Bill did, but you're also helping your sister navigate her betrayal and the adultery within her relationship, as well as a couple other little like family things that have popped up along the way. So you are definitely doing well, but it doesn't mean that this is the moment to jump into something that's fully committed. Especially with her having a backstory of diving headfirst in with Bill. And I can think about or like appreciate that when she first got involved with Bill and fell for Bill, it probably felt just as carefree. It probably felt just as supportive. It probably felt just as right as what things feel like right now with Andre. And to know how that ended up and never want to revisit or go back to that particular place, even though Andre is not Bill Hamilton, I completely understand why Miss Girl was pulling up the parking brake like, we're gonna have to stop it right here. We're gonna have to pull up. We're gonna have to relax in reference to the conversation around letting everybody know and basically like committing to one another, because I'm not too sure. And it's not even predicated on her not being sure about the man that Andre is. It's about her figuring out who she is as a woman. And I respect this so hard. I think they did such a beautiful job with the dialogue that Dani had in this episode to be able to communicate her feelings in this healthy, honest way and point to where she currently is. She jumped all in, gave up her whole life, built a family, and while the relationship with Bill wasn't all for naught, right? Like, she has 2 beautiful children. She was able to develop in certain ways. There are parts of herself that she has yet to meet yet, and then there's also parts of herself that she's probably still grieving and struggling with disappointment around, because ultimately, while Bill did this terrible thing to her, she did consent to some of the stuff, and knowing that he had been cheating and staying with him and knowing certain things and like excusing them, all in the sake of loving him. And to be a person who wants to grow from some of the worst things, your lowest moments or trauma that you experience, it also means to audit your complicity in said things, right? Or decisions that were made on your part that ultimately could have helped lead you to that. And I think that that's the place that Dani is at, and I just respect it so hard. Like, in addition to not fully trusting a relationship right now, ultimately she has to get to a point where she can actually trust herself and trust the decisions that she's making for herself. With keeping Andre a secret, there is no pressure there. There is no declaration to the public or even to herself of like, this is my man and this is what this means. I think in addition to going back and looking at the woman that she was in her marriage, I think she's renegotiating what she would want to bring to a relationship moving forward and how she would actually want to be. And that's what I pulled from this particular dialogue. And I was like, wow, this is some of the most profound dialogue thus far in the series. And the scene didn't seem like it was too dramatized or anything like that, but it really impacted me and it hit me. And I was just so proud of Dani in this moment. And the beautiful thing about it is that you get the range with Andre of like, he does want this to be a thing. Like, he is also in a very new territory in reference to not losing interest in Dani after having consistent sex with her. And that is something that typically happens for him. Like, he loses interest pretty quickly, but he is still so engaged, which is letting him know that he should probably move to the next thing. And even though he does have these feelings or these desires, he also still respects the place that she's at, creates space for her to be able to honestly communicate where she's at. And he's not holding her apprehension against her. He's not holding her brokenness against her. He's not holding none of it against her, which ultimately just like makes you love Andre even more. So once they do get together, I feel like it will be right. It will be great. But again, I can totally understand, and I'm gonna back off and saying like, girl, this is your man, even though this is your man, you just subconsciously, this is your man, you just can't necessarily come out with it. And I'm all for her taking her time to figure that out. I think the thing that's like really pushing it, like, yes, they have sexual chemistry, and yes, they also have like platonic like friend chemistry and really great energy. Like, Andre has showed up and supported her beautifully. I also am really getting invested into how their interactions are kind of like pushing them to be their best selves with one another. And that's one of the things that you ultimately want to have happen in your relationships, and it's happening naturally, like very, very organically, and you almost are like, you don't want to pass that up because that part is rare or can be rare. But also, neither one of them are going anywhere, so they don't have to rush into this thing. Now, when we're talking about relationships and rushing into things, I do not understand for the life of me how Tomas has Kat under whatever the damn spell is. Because, girl, why are you making out with this man? You were standing on business about you came back and he was all cuddled up with Eva, because he was. Why was your hand on her? Talking about something, oh, just because you made me promise not to be around her doesn't mean I can't be a human. Sir, I ain't for all that talking. I ain't for all that damn talking. Kat over here slobbing this man down. Meanwhile, he is taking time between each kiss to continue to gaslight her and manipulate her. It's like, I don't know, something about Tomas, like his words are not outright like dead as wrong, but the way that he positions things and forces her to question her position on things, it feels very gaslighty to me. And it also feels like he does a really great job as a lawyer talking his way out of the like center of attention or the hot seat and like flipping it back on Kat. And I just really didn't appreciate him not necessarily judging Kat more than he's judging Eva. But like, if you want to be Eva's friend, cool, but then you need to understand that means that you need to pull back from your romantic interest in Kat. You don't actually get to have it both ways, because Kat is on it's time to annihilate Eva mission, because she felt like Eva tried to annihilate her damn family, and she's not wrong for her damn feelings. And you sitting up here trying to toe the line, and every chance you get trying to reposition it to Kat of like, oh, you're gonna have to get over it because this is your half sister and she ain't actually mean it. It's like, it's pissing me and my homegirls off, Tomas, and I already don't like you. Let's just go ahead and say it. I already don't like you. But for whatever reason, Kat ass is caught up in the rapture. And I'm like, girl, he ain't even this fine. He ain't even this smooth. Like, are we going to be for real at this today or tomorrow? Like, Chelsea, you ain't got no men around that could also preoccupy Kat's old virgin eyes. Because I can't. Them going back and forth on this damn seat at the country club annoyed me so bad, but alas. But I think that Tomas is going to choose Eva at one point, and then that's going to be the nail in the coffin for Kat and Tomas. And I just cannot wait. And I hope she don't get a cookie up before it happens, because the way that she was slobbing this man down, it's like, girl, what are you trying to have him for lunch? I don't understand. Now, while we talking about lunch, Ted did pull together a little luncheon for Eva to celebrate her birthday. And at first it's her, Andre, and him, but then Andre gets the call from Dani, so he got to go handle his business, you know. So that just leaves Ted and Eva. And then part of the gift that Ted gives Eva is a photo from like one of the first events that she did, when she borrowed Kat's dress. And Eva has this moment where she's just like, the girl that I was there, I don't like, I was wearing Kat's dress. Like, I hate everything about it. And that creates a moment for, you know, Ted to step in and reassure her that she is his real daughter, just like Kat. And he's happy that he's here now. And it's these moments that I really feel like Eva is not necessarily trying to be manipulative in it, even though it could come across like that. I think this is how she really feels. But this is what I've appreciated about her ever since the whole bomb dropped. Like, I feel like she is genuinely remorseful, but she's also caught up in the complex emotions of like, my mama lied to me as well. Like, she didn't never tell me that you didn't know that I existed. I did this terrible thing, but I also was misguided, and look at who has been steering my life this whole time. And she's really just trying to make sense of things. So I appreciate her just being honest about her feelings, and now Ted has to figure out how to best navigate it and help her navigate it as her father. It's going to be very interesting watching Ted navigate between reassuring Eva, but then also reassuring Kat, with Kat having this huge ass vendetta still towards Eva. And I am so excited now about Jacob. I didn't necessarily have a problem with him, but he was just a little bit too passive for me, a little bit too Boy Scoutish, like with his daddy and that damn crooked ass partner of his. I was just like, sir, you gonna have to open up your damn eyes at some point. And now he's finally done it. I love the line of questioning that he had for Leslie's ass, and I'm like, is this Leslie's real name? Because you're the police officer and you are actually referring to her like this. Are you referring to her like this because you pull her stuff, or are you referring to her like this because this is what she is saying? But regardless, he, questions her, brings up Kat's recording, and then when she unequivocally denies that Eva's a part of it, he's like, okay, cool, but then what about your ass? Where were you the night of? Boom, 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 boom. And she ain't got no alibi. I'm totally here for it. Jacob, stay on her ass. It's time for Dana's ass to go down. I cannot wait to see it. We love to watch you do your little cop work now. It's not boring. He done now entered the chat, and Dana, you don't get away with all the stuff that you thought before, baby girl. Where was you? You need a lawyer? Go ahead and get one, but I still got questions. Love that. Now, child, Doug and Vanessa and Doug, when I tell you, behind Ashley and the fireman, who are also, oh my gosh, the most uninteresting elite. Well, I don't give a damn about either one of them, which is so crazy because for me, Ashley and the fireman are boring, but then Doug and Vanessa are not necessarily boring, but they are annoying as hell. So it's so crazy that I don't like either storyline for either couple, but they are like on opposite ends of the spectrum. Ashley and Derek. Ashley wants him out. He done scratched up the damn stainless steel, the fake stainless steel refrigerator. Girl, you're looking for any and every reason to gripe about something with this man. You don't like this man. Put him out, break up, go on about your damn day. Now, again, mind yourself when you're around Andre, but break up and go ahead and move on. Cool. Baby, Doug running down on Vanessa because Joey's like, oh, bet, so you don't want to go ahead and make the call? I'll make the call to your wife, and then you're going to be mad that I made this call because, of course, he's trying to sleep with her ass. She done turned him down before, but she's playing like cat and mouse, and it's getting on my damn nerves, but whatever. So, Doug rolls up, interjects all of that, and then he's like, well, I know that you've, seen other men. She's like, well, I hope you've seen other women, but then your ass is jealous. You was down at the damn hospital crying a few episodes ago talking about something. You think that he's seeing somebody else. You know that there's something else that is taking his interest or occupying his damn mind. We all know it's a damn addiction, but you believe it's somebody else. Meanwhile, you are sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and that is not an exaggeration. Diego walks his goofy ass into Uptown with you, and you brush him off, and then he decides he wants to kiss Pamela as if they're dating because he's trying to make your ass jealous, to which Pamela got to check him like, don't put your damn lips on me, sir. What the hell is wrong with you? But then back to you, Vanessa. So you got the damn trainer, the random ass escort, and the crime boss all sniffing around your cootie cat, and your damn husband down here begging and pleading, baby, please stop cheating on me, and you can't figure out how to stop damn doing that. Doug at every turn feels so weak, even when he's supposed to be stepping in. Oh, can I interrupt? Or can I join? To do what? You ain't gonna hit Joey in the mouth like you should. Violence ain't the answer, y'all, until it is. It's just like we keep kind of circling the drain with their storyline. It's like now you know that she cheating on you, but you letting it go, and she know that you could be cheating on her, but you not, and she not letting it go. It's like, what? This is stupid. It's very stupid. And Vanessa, you're a trollop. That's it. I think that's pretty much everything that happened in the episode, y'all. Let me know what you thought about the episode in the comment section down below. It's your good sis, Let's Talk TV with. I got a couple other videos talking about Anita because she's reuniting this week with one of her members of the Articulates. But y'all, I thought that she was a mean girl. And if you haven't already, get into my Art, Eva, and Kat twins video because I talk about that theory, but also what I think the actual story is, and kind of talk about both. So y'all, that's a really good video to get into if you think that they could be twins, or if you think that there's something else going on as it pertains to Dana and Eva, because I don't believe that Dana is actually Eva's mama. And then also, I just posted a video about if Nicole is going to take Ted back, and I would love for you to check that out and let me know your thoughts. It's your good sis, she Let's Talk TV with, and I'll see you in the next one.